Look, it is the once, future, and forever Scream Queen, Her Royal Highness, Jamie Lee Curtis. Give it up for her.
Thank you, sir.
How are you, my lady?
I just thought if you're going to go there,
I might as well keep
darling.
going as well. This is exciting.
You've never hired me.
That's true. Not yet. No, I haven't. Not yet. But I always thought my projects were beneath somebody of your caliber. You were in A Fish Called Wanda. Why would you ever work with somebody like me?
Because you didn't ask me.
Not yet, but give it time. We still got some seconds.
Hey.
And one of the things I loved about the Halloween series of movies, you as Laurie Strode, is something that I guess, based on the trailer for this new Halloween, which looks awesome, has been eliminated. One of the things I loved is when they did Halloween 2, they added to the mythology, and that was a word that didn't exist when these movies were happening.
Of course.
But suddenly they were like, Laurie is connected to Michael.
No, Michael and she are not connected at all.
At all
You know
anymore.
why? Because there's nothing more terrifying than something random.
Yes.
You see, random acts of violence is what terrorism really is.
Yes.
And she was the ultimate soft target. It was a random attack. And for some reason, he chose her. And that is the unexplainable, terrifying reality of her life and why that movie, I think, resonated so deeply with people.
He's waited for this night. He's waited for me. I've waited for him.
This movie is a direct link to only one, 1978, Halloween Night.
Right.
And this is 40 years later, Haddonfield, Illinois. We meet Laurie Strode, who has spent 40 years as a trauma victim. This is a girl who has PTSD. There were no psychological services. There was no team of experts who descended on Haddonfield to help her through this.
Right.
She was raised by Midwestern parents who were like, honey, you're fine. Go back to school.
Right.
So sorry about your friends. And this was a girl who carried this understanding that that random act was not going away. And she knew that her whole life, her entire adult life. It's a movie about trauma, and it's so interesting at the confluence of the Me Too movement, all of the Time's Up, all of the we are not going to allow you to write our narrative anymore. We will fight back against the oppression. That's exactly what Laurie Strode has been waiting to do for 40 years. And finally, 40 years later, she gets the opportunity.
Oh my God, you guys made Halloween more relevant than ever in this day and age.
Well, it turned out, of course, to be relevant. There's some beautiful synchronicity to what is happening in the world. And I'm thrilled to have been able to play her 40 years later.